All right, day one's done and dusted. We're pretty decent sleep. Was heading down the hallway now. Mitch has organised for us to meet up with the Teslas. So after waking us up at 3 o'clock in the morning, he reckons, "Holy shit, bro, alarms didn't go off." He'd butted the light switch in the middle of the night and had a towel over the light so it looked like it was daytime.
Been out to Ron Kunda Race Engines, caught up with Yali and Neil's Tesla out there. Ron, he's one of the biggest engine builders over here, does about 80 plus race engines for the V8s, or so the F1 cars, but any V8 engines. So had a good look for his workshop, pretty cool setup. So yeah, thanks to them for allowing us to come through for a look. Boys are loaded back in the rental car. We've got Mitch back at the wheel. We just had to swerve on this little road. I thought to miss a car. I thought we were going to have a head on, but anyway. So Nelly and Neil's pretty dodgy looking V'd up van actually. Following them around on our way to Nigel and Eden the Cox place, and have a little nosy around there. So shout out to the boys about the Teslas for hooking it up basically for the boys. It's mean. And I just freaked out again because I thought that car was coming the wrong way around a roundabout. I've only been here a day and I don't know how long, if I'm ever going to get used to driving on this side of the road. I'm even sitting on the wrong side of a car, and yeah, freaky shit. Alright, so it's Friday, our second day over here in the Netherlands, lunchtime. Pulled up here at Nigel Cox workshop. His car's not here. You see some Lido stuff in the background. His car's living in the UK at Matt Newson's workshop. Nigel's racing predominantly in England at the moment, but we'll come here for a look around anyway. Check out his workshop, a few cool trophies, bit of a bar area upstairs, so we'll take you up there for a look.
He's on the phone.
Yeah,
He's on the phone.
cool.
Yeah. It's like you, Euro's on the phone.
Yeah, Nigel.
We got home after that. And yeah. These fellas. Look. Put it on.
So this is Nigel, just up here in his bar. This is, wait, I was saying, what's this area called? What's this area?
Beverwijk.
Beverwijk. Alright.
Beverwijk.
No, I'm not going to try to say that. No, understand me at home. So, we're here with Nigel Cox in his own little red light district, upstairs in his workshop. I just thought we'd have a quick chat to him, get him to explain some of these trophies. Garland up here, not something we have back at home, but something a bit more common over here in the UK and Netherlands. So, what's this one from?
This one from the 2021 World Masters, where I won at November.
Right, so the difference between that one and mine, that one's gold, why is that?
Yeah, that's one because it's the first.
Oh, you
I'm
win,
winning it.
I'm
Yeah.
only third. Yeah, right, yeah, sweet. And can you tell us about some of these other doors and trophies and stuff?
Yeah, the door, that's my first ever race car. It was the other style, it was like a junior class, what I did in my first, this is just my first race car. And that's the wing of my first F1. So yeah, the trophies are just about the first wins in F1s and also the first wins in the juniors. So that's what we leave here. And yeah, it's a little like what it is.
There's a little bit of New Zealand in here as well.
Yeah, a little in New Zealand. Yeah, it's the Leffman brothers gave me this at last year's World Final. So yeah, we put it there.
Nice.
And what we did.
Cool. No, it's awesome to have a look around. Pretty cool setup you got, and thanks heaps for inviting us in to take a look.
Yeah, no problem. Cheers.
Right, so Sizzler boys have sent us to this workshop. This guy, his name's Ty's. He actually come to New Zealand for team champs this year, so we met him over there and had to come and check this out. Ty's just an awesome guy for the sport. Helps out a lot of people. He builds cars, axles, rims, you name it. He's just shown us a rather impressive machine. Straightens over 1,200 rims per year. Makes over 300 rims a year, but this workshop, I've never seen so many jigs and machines and contraptions, so you've got to come and check it out. We've got to start with this. So this building is actually two-storied, and what we've got here, it's an old forklift mast been modified to lift us up. It's fully work-safe compliant. Right, so we made it up the elevator safely. The trip back down slightly more fun. We just come over here. This is where Ty's he makes a lot of rims. He's got this machine here for welding the barrels of the rims. Mounts his welder in here. It's just basically automatic welder. This one here holds the center of the rim, adjustable, sets the depth, welds the rims together. Some big old welding machines here. He's just telling us that he's had many new machines that just don't do the job, so he sticks with his trusty old equipment. Come out to this part of the workshop. Got rollers here for rolling the barrels, and got a few back axles in stock here. So it's only a few of them. He said these are old LDV axles, and I said, oh, they must be running out. He tells us he's got over 50 of them in stock, and when you walk out the back of the workshop, he's definitely got a lot of them in stock. They're stacked up 5 or 6 meters tall. And you can see over here, we've got a mezzanine with some race cars, one of Ty's old cars, and a brand new unfinished car, as well as just general goods, we'll call it. All right, so we're back on the elevator contraption. Get ready for the trip down. We're down. I guess we'll take you for a quick walk through here. It's all these old school drilling machines, sanders, drill press, drill after drill, presses. This is actually the table. This is a jig for building cars. He said, oh sorry, it's a bit of a mess. It's been busy, but what he tells me is they clear this off They load up these shelves here. We'll show you over here shortly. He's got all the parts pre-made, and they come here on a Friday night. They start building a car, they drink a lot of beer, and in 2 days they've got a complete car built. I didn't ask him how many beers, but quite a lot, he tells us. Once again, like I say, many contraptions and jigs. This one here for building the back axles. You can see some cut to bits down here, complete ones here. So basically clamping the diff in, or the axle I should say, in here. They can then rotate the whole thing to weld it. This pipe up here, this is what they're making the axle tubes out of. So you can see how heavy that is compared to what we'd use in New Zealand. It's pretty industrial. This is Ty's, the man himself, letting us loose in his workshop. He's just telling me this is his parts storage, so he comes through here, he has all his brackets and all these sorts of things, profile cut out and pre-folded, made, all his hubs for his back axles, everything you can imagine here. So like I say, when he wants to build a car, he can just whip it up, 2 days. So it might look like a mess, but it is actually well organised and thought out. It's got everything you might need. It's just this is downstairs, so just looking up to the mezzanine we pointed out earlier with cars on it, and back up to where he was building the rims. And this more rims, steel racks, it's material in stock everywhere here. It's got gantry cranes and it's got a linear welder here, similar to what we'd have in New Zealand for making side rails and bumpers. So it's like I say, every tool required is in this workshop. So like we were saying earlier, we were asking Ty's about the LDV axles. Very hard to get now over here, but as you can see, he's got them racked up. Right, so we're just here with this is Yali and Neil Sizzler. Some of you guys might remember them coming over in February for Teams Champs. We're here at their workshop, just going to hit the road down to Venray, but we thought before we go we'll have a quick look around and they can show us what it's about.
This is my car. Just on the jack now to check everything for the next meeting.
Can you tell us a little bit about the car, like who built it, what engine, what axle, that sort of thing?
It's built by Frankie Wayman. Got transit axles on it. Chevrolet small block engine. Built by Kroner. Yeah, car is quite fast. We qualified for the World Final, so we're looking forward to be part of the World Final in 2 weeks.
Here's my car. It's Frankie Wayman built as well. Small block engine with a LD axle on the back and a transit front axle. Yeah, the cars are quite fast. We're placing for the World Final this year, so see what we can do.
Who's at the spare wings and all the trophies and stuff?
The left wing is from my dad. When he was any good, when he was a red top.
Yes.
And the other one is Niels. Niels used to race with 880, but then changed to 418. Yeah, a couple trophies of that. Most of them over there are dad's trophies from 2 years ago. And upstairs we got a lot more trophies and stuff.
You can have a look inside out for the big trophies of me.
On top of our workshop, the parts we sell, like tires and seats, the other stuff. So if you need anything, just give us a shout. A few parts we got.
And most of these trophies here are your guys or your dad's or?
All of us. Nice. Yeah, I've got most of my own trophies on my own room. This, yeah, it's a couple of mine. Yeah, this the Super Cup trophy of of the Formula 2s. Managed to win it last year. Texel track champion last year. This one is Niels from England. Won the
Grand National, de Belg Blundel. Mooi
got best overseas in the F2 last year for the World Shield. And this is the Bocal for the finals. Just doing it once a year. So I have to give it back in a week and try to defend it.
It's a big one.
Yeah.
So that's probably going to do us for today. I got the car loaded up. We're going to jump on the bus, leave the rental car behind, and hopefully I'm going to throw this video together on the bus on the trip down to Venray, and some bits and pieces going on tonight, but we'll get that into a video tomorrow. Otherwise, yeah, we'll see how good the video and the audio is. Yeah, until then, yeah, do a bit of travelling. Dutch boys are crazy. A bit of the video that we did miss out was actually the go-karts. Absolutely crazy, they're nutters. I blew one of my ribs to pieces, pretty sore, hips pretty sore after that. Mitch had a bit of fun, he's cut his tongue open, got a bit of damage on his hand, but we won't address that too much on the rest of the video. But yeah, no, it's been a real good day. Massive shout out to Nelly and also Niels for taking us around, and everyone else has let us visit their workshop. But yeah, we'll get something up to you hopefully tonight.